UE record. Personal log. No stardate required. Some names don't need a timestamp to be remembered. This is the story of 2AmGamer81. Not a time, but a presence. A steady voice in the verse, a miner, an industrialist, a man who built more than wealth, he built community. He flew a cutlass black like it was part of him and guided the mole with the patience of someone who understood that progress is carved, not rushed. He never raised his voice to lid. He simply welcomed people in. When someone wandered into his stream, lost, curious, or alone, he'd greet them like an old friend. Grab a seat. Fly with us. There's room in the verse for everyone. And somehow they stayed. The regulators formed around that warmth. Spectre op forward as flank, Drago holding the line, Black GI steady as stone, and the Aussie Viking always nearby, quiet in the moments that mattered. Others came too. Stars Pawn Rogue, sharp and thoughtful, Dad Janes with calm humor and patience, and Boomer, steady as a turret when things turned dark. Not followers, not viewers, family. He didn't chase glory. He didn't need spotlight. He measured success in laughter, in quiet nights hauling rock and making sure no one flew alone. And now, though his seat is empty, his presence hasn't left. It lingers in every refinery job completed, every calm voice in a storm, every new pilot who's invited in without question. Because legacy isn't how loud you were, it's how deeply you were felt. So this is not a farewell. There is no ending here. Just a reminder. Some ships jump beyond our scanners, but they never leave the verse. And when the screen is quiet, and the stars seem still, you can almost hear him say, "Fly safe. You're welcome here. There's room for you too." End of log.
It wasn't a grand operation, no big payout plans, just Spectre and 2AM deciding, almost offhand, let's go crack some stone. They launched in the mole like they've done 100 times.
We got chin and
No rush, no pressure, just two mates in the quiet. Most people think mining is boring, but not for them. For Spectre, it was the way 2AM would narrate every scan, like it was the most important thing in the verse.
Star Sports on the purse.
Alright mate, quant at 34%. Don't get too excited. Actually, nah, get excited, this one's beautiful. Spectre would laugh, because 2AM wasn't joking. He meant it. And that was the magic. There were no pirates that night, no disasters, just steady lasers, the hum of the reactor, and conversation that drifted the way only real friendships do. From ships to life to absolute nonsense, back to ships again. At one point Spectre said, "You know, we're not even making that much." 2AM just shrugged in that calm way he had. Doesn't matter, we're here, aren't we? And somehow, that was enough. They filled the hold eventually, not fast, not slow, just the way it happens when nobody's watching the clock. When they dropped the load off at the refinery, Spectre remembered thinking, we should do this again tomorrow. Not because the credits were good, but because the company was. Funny thing is, neither of them remembered the hull or the rocks or even the planet, but they both remembered the feeling. Easy, quiet,
Gonna turn around and do that
solid
again. Come up this gully and
A
around.
night that didn't try to be special and somehow became one anyway. Now when Spectre minds, sometimes the laser hum hits just right, and he finds himself smiling for no reason. Because some memories aren't allowed, and some brothers aren't made in battle. Sometimes it's just two mates cracking stones under a silent sky. 2 a.m. forever.
Right over the top of the Idris.
In the quiet of the server, when the verse was running calm, there was a name that carried weight, steady, strong and warm. 2 AmGamer81. A presence felt not allowed, the kind of pilot in the black that made his crew feel proud. So raise your lights into the black for the friend who won't fade back. Though his ship has left our sight, he still flies beyond the night. Every star remembers him, and the verse still speaks his name. 2 a.m. lives on in memory, and the stars still shine the same.
Thanks for coming.
He was the calm within the chaos, an industrialist at heart. In his mold he shaped the silence, turning stone to mindful art. With the ROC rolling forward and the cutlass by his side, every haul became a story, every journey filled with pride. So raise your lights into the black for the friend who won't fade back. Though his ship has left our sight, he still flies beyond the night. Every star remembers him, and the verse still speaks his name. 2 a.m. lives on in memory, and the stars still shine the same. Spectre first stood silent, Drago bowed his head. Black G, I raised a glass for the words they
Was
never
my brother
said.
from another mother in another
And
country.
the Aussie Viking whispered, until we meet again. The regulator's still standing, stronger now because of him. So raise your lights into the black for the captain. We look back, he's not gone, just sailing farther past the jump point's quiet track. Every star remembers him, every friend he made remains. 2 a.m. flies on forever in the space between our names. Fly safe, old friend, your journey sea stay strong.
Do another flyby. One more.
Yeah.
And then we'll go. And then we'll pick up all our ships.
Only one I'll probably be picking up the Idris because it's the most expensive one. Oh.
Landing gear down on the Polar Perseus.
Okay, thank you for that. Whenever I change my view with the arrows now on F4, my ship moves. It's like...
One of the updates added keybinds to move the ship with the arrows. I don't know why.
Righto, yep, if we can just sort of all get in formation. Drago, you still here in the Gladius?
No, I'll just sit in my, I'm just gonna sit in the Idris.
Okay. When we go, are you in Armistice there? When we go past, can you fire the laser?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You ready?
I think so because I don't see an armistice symbol. Wait.
Wait, let me...
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2AmGamer81, and I want to welcome you guys to my channel. I am a Star Citizen streamer mostly, but sometimes we stream games like 7 Days to Die, Subsistence, and every once in a while I like a good scare, so we'll play some Phasmophobia. That said, we will be doing weekly giveaways on Sunday afternoons. The multi-raffle for it will happen during the regular week, during our regular streams. In order for the multi-raffle to kick off, we will need to have at least 15 viewers on the stream. That said, don't forget to join our Discord channel or follow us. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by subscribing to us. Thank you guys very much. It's 2AmGamer81 signing off.
Don't just play the game, they ignited. You one was one of them. Not loud, not demanding, just a spark waiting for someone to notice. Who still looks toward the empty seat. There's no announcement, no marker in the verse. Just a silence that wasn't there before. Spectre Op 4 fills it first. Every time he powers up the mold, he waits a second longer, as if 2 AM might still climb aboard. Black GI pretends he's fine, but when the refinery screen pops up, he pauses. Because that's where they used to talk the most. Drago doesn't say much, just flies a little slower, like he's keeping pace with someone who isn't there. Or is he Viking jokes louder than usual? Because that's what some men do when they're covering something that hurts. Stars Pawn Rogue still checks the friends list, even though he knows the name won't light up. Dad Jens keeps the channel open a few seconds longer before logging off. Boomer hasn't changed his routine, he just looks at the stars more often. And the regulators, they don't talk about losing someone, they talk about missing someone. Because he's not gone from them, he's just not here. Some pilots leave wreckage, he left connection. And in every quiet moment, someone, somewhere in the verse, still thinks the same simple truth. We miss you, mate. 2 AM forever.
visit the website.
Yep. Congrats, Rampochi. Yeah. Oh! What the? No! 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 Why? What just happened? How did I do that? Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! What the hell was that? A full load! A full load! What the hell? Oh my god! Ah! I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh, here's the raffle. You guys, enjoy this raffle. That's for me blowing out. How the hell?
The mother lode run, a memory of 2 a.m. It started like most of their ideas did, with Aussie Vikings saying, let's just have a quick run, boys. Every time he said that, it turned into anything but quick. 2 a.m. black GI, Inspector loaded into the mold, calm as monks, while Ozzy took off ahead in a fast scout ship. Already talking like he was narrating a wildlife documentary. Righto lads, I'll sniff out the shiny purple stuff. You just keep the kettle warm. 2 a.m. laugh, that quiet laugh of his, the one that made everyone else smile without knowing why they jumped to the moon. Gray, empty and silent, the kind of place where most people saw nothing, but not 2 a.m. He always saw a possibility. Duzzy was the first to land, kicking up dust.
Oi, got some nodes here, maybe 4.
Wait,
Nah.
boys, you might wanna get over here. Spectre leaned forward in his seat, black GI raised an eyebrow. 2 a.m. just smiled like he already knew. The mole touched down, rock ramps unfolded, and then they saw it. Not 4 nodes, not 10, but an entire field of Hadanite glowing across the rocks like someone spilled starlight. Black GI just said, holy hell. Spectre went silent, which was how everyone knew he was impressed. 2 a.m. took a breath and whispered almost reverently,
Take your time, we'll break it clean.
no rush, no panic, just precision. Ozzy zipped around calling out clusters. 2 a.m. adjusted the laser like a surgeon. Black GI handled the power like a man born to it. Inspector cracked each rock without a single overcharge. No explosions, no deaths, no chaos, just steady work. And the kind of peace you don't realize is rare until later. By the time they were done, the rocks were overflowing, ship cargo nearly full, and Ozzy was already bragging. Best scout in the verse, thank you very much. 2 a.m. didn't argue, he never needed to, he just said softly,
Good run, boys. Let's do it again sometime.
They didn't know then that sometime would become a memory instead of a plan. But that's the thing about moments like that, they don't feel important while they're happening. Only later when the seat is empty and the channel feels quiet. Now when Ozzy flies low before black GI cracks a rock, or Spectre lands the mold just right. They all think the same thing. It wasn't the data night that made it a mother load. It was him, 2 a.m. forever.
There are some pilots in the verse who don't just play the game, they ignite it. 2AmGamer81 was one of them. Not loud, not demanding, just a spark waiting for someone to notice. And when they did, when a stranger in chat said, I think I might try mining, he lit up like a flare in deep space. You could hear the smile in his voice, the youthful joy, the kind you don't expect from grown men who've seen too many patches and too many wipes. He'd say, oh mate, you're gonna love this, come along, I'll show you everything.
Okay, Drago.
And he meant it.
Neutralize Elmer Tubbs.
He didn't rush ahead. He slowed down so someone else could feel what he felt. The calm of a mole humming through stone, the first rock cracking clean, the quiet satisfaction of doing something right. That enthusiasm, that pure, unfiltered excitement is what we miss the most. Because when you were happy, he was happier. When someone discovered Star Citizen for the first time, it was like you got to discover it all over again. Now the verb feels different, quieter, like a radio channel 1 voice short. There's still laughter, there are still long nights, but there's an empty space where his joy used to echo. Spectre Upper feels it, Drago feels it, Black GI feels it, the Aussie Viking feels it. Every regulator, every friend, we all know something is missing. A legend doesn't disappear, they leave a mark. And 2 a.m. left his in every new miner who was welcomed in every calm word during chaos, in every person who stayed, because he made them feel like they belong. He may have jumped beyond our scanners, but there's still a signal in the dark, a warmth, a memory, an echo in the void. And when the verse goes quiet and the stars feel close, we say it softly, we miss you, we